Hey yo, this is a part 2 of the Holy Priest PvP guide on Bronzebeard. In this part, we are going through the Mystic Enchants. Okay, as you can see, I don't have everything because uh, leveling with a healer is a mess. Because I like Shadow, but I won't play Shadow just to do quests. And the problem with this is that as a holy or a disc, you can't reliably kill mobs, especially in high-end PvP zones. Like, there are a shit ton of people and they are just straight up killing you every single time. So, and you can't deal with two mobs at the same time. With holy, that you do every quests, and you get those enchants and find them. I mean, world exploration with a healer is not a thing, man. Especially solo. And I'm not a group player. I like to do everything for myself solo. And unfortunately, as a healer, you can do that. So that's why I don't have enchants. Like, here is the thing. You can reforge those enchants, and look at this. I'm level 74. Dude, and I still have like 3,000. I'm like reforge, and I still don't have nearly everything that I need. So, but anyway, that's why I didn't made the guide so far. But I figured, you know what, I'm gonna just do it. Why the fuck is it here? Okay, so I'm gonna just do it anyways, and I'm gonna check that it shows the not collected, and I'm going through everything that you need as a holy for PvP. Okay, this is the legendary slot. I mean, let's start with the biggest one, with the artifacts. And these are the artifacts, not much, like there is like 5 of them. Yeah, 5. Basically everything is good. That's the thing. Artifact enchants are for, it's to fit your playstyle. But let's go through everything. So Leap of Faith is that it pulls a player to you. It is effective against when a rogue opens on someone, on your partner in arena or in BGs, and you are not in SAP, which is not gonna happen. But let's say you are not in CC, you can pull him out from the danger, and you save your partner like 3 seconds. That the rogue has to catch up, and then yeah, you save a little time. Another thing is when you expect a trap, you pull your friend over there, and it's easier to eat the trap. So it's a lot of expectation play, and it's not very reliable. Another use for this should be in Blades Edge arena and any arena that has elevation. And when your partner is kiting, they can jump down and you pull them back up. So, there are a lot of plays with this, but I mean, it's not that reliable. So it's not, if it was baseline like in Mists of Pandaria, then yeah, it's good to have, but not necessary. Angelic Feather, this is probably the best. It's now we have 1 but 3 charges, and you can place it anywhere. And so it means you can feather your partners and everyone else. It's very, very good. It's a constant speed buff, and it's not even 30%, it's 50% speed buff. Like, it's fucking crazy, man. It's very good. I mean, I would use this most of the time. Void Shift, again, I would like this if it was baseline, but as I have to choose this, and I have 5 choices, then it goes very low in value. I mean, yeah, you can save someone one time, but here you can't really reliably top yourself like really fast. Let's say in arena, you partner is dropping, you swap health and they swap to you and they instantly kill you. Like you have no time to top yourself. You don't have instant spells. Like sure you could you have one instant like prayer of divine prayer or what the fuck is this? Yeah, let me desperate prayer, yeah. And I don't like that anyways, and it's just one time use only. So nah, I just don't like this. Not collected, yeah. And yeah, void shift is, I would not recommend this. I mean, if you like that playstyle that you save someone instantly one time every 2 minutes, yeah, you could use this, but I don't recommend it because there are way better shit than this. So nah, this is nah. Warrior, it's mainly for PV to reduce damage to everyone in that dome. But in PvP, like 20% is not that much. Let's be honest here. It's not much. Could be great, but not that much. It's way better to like pick Angelic Feather and run around, right? So yeah, just run around with Angelic Feather. But it could be used. If you like this very much, then... But it's not that bad. I would say it's second option to Angelic Feather. Yeah, Angelic Feather is number 1, and this is number 2. It's not that bad than the others. It's just not that good as Angelic Feather. Next, Holy Word Chastise. Dude, this is very optional. If you are hardcore PvP player and you need to extend CCs and start CC chains, this is the thing, man. I don't like that it's not instant. It has a 1 sec cast time, but it's a good CC. Just keep in mind that it breaks on damage. If you play with a 2v2 or 3v3 with dot classes and they AoE, then keep in mind that it can break. But for PvP, this is at elite level. I would recommend if you're a new player or you have not much experience in PvP, then Angelic Feather and Barrier. But if you need those, you like those clean plays, you play with a rogue or a mage, and you like those clean games where nobody moves and you just kill somebody in a full CC chain on a healer, then you know this is elite level. But then you sacrifice having Angelic Feather and the Warrior. You sacrifice everything for 3 seconds extra CC time. If you pick this if you are insanely confident. Okay, let's move on to the legendary. Again, you can have only one in this slot, so let's choose carefully, right? Divine Star, this is for PvE. It sends out a projectile that comes back like a boomerang, and it heals and damages both times, like when it goes out and when it comes back. So you know, imagine that on a raid or in PvE situation, like the group of mobs, everybody is dropping, and then you send out a massive Divine Star, like shoo, shoo, and it heals and damages. Like that's very satisfying. But in PvP it has a very low usage, so don't use this in PvP. It's not that good. Just let's put it that way. It's not that good. Void Eruption, this is for Shadow. I mean, you can fight with this. That, you know, if you are so confident in your healing abilities and the only thing that you are missing is that you need more damage, then you can experiment with these Shadow talents. But I wouldn't recommend this. I wouldn't even, yeah, like everybody's dropping way too fast, so you need to focus on healing. This is not. You can experiment, sure, but this is not it, man. Like, Just don't play with shadow abilities. And you have 2 dots. You have Holy Fire, you have Smite, you don't need this. Holy Mastery, if it was passive, sure. But it's not, it is choice. And you have 1 slot. So it's 5%, it's nah. And increases the healing amount. So technically it's good, but there are better options since you have 1 slot only. So Shadow Master, nope. Halo, massive PV, same like Divine Star, but I guess it heals more, but doesn't damage. Shadow, that's Shadow. Wait, Herald, Shadow. Holy Radiance, well, this is good, but only good if you are in a raid setting. Because you're gonna put Renew on 3 to 5 targets. What this does, that if you cast Greater Heal or Flash Heal, then 20% of that heal on a single target will heal everybody for extra 20%. It will heal everybody who has Renew up. So it's very good rate healing. But 2s and 3s, this is not. Yeah, you're not gonna extract much value from this. So just don't use this. This is a PV and BG. It's not for arena. Holy Ascension. This is something that they added, that it's for damage. And I'm gonna do a damage guide on this, but this is mainly a healing guide. So Holy Ascension is not good. It just increases critical strikes, and then the next 2 smite will be dealing more damage. But you cannot cast damage, you know. So nah, it's just not it, man. Atonement, I was experimenting. I still currently have this, but let's be honest here. This is for disc, and this makes disc god tier. Like, if holy is S, then this makes this discipline god tier. Because what this does is that your holy fire gives you atonement buff, and not only it gives you atonement buff, but it also heals your party members. Like, holy fire is a single target damage spell, right? And you damage someone with that, you at the same time you heal the exact same amount on somebody else. So it's very good. That's why I'm using this, because on beaches I like to use damage, and then when I'm doing damage, then plus healing is also good. But it's mainly for penance, because if you use penance for damage, then you not only have 1, but you get 3 stacks of this. As a holy, you have to cast 3 holy fires, but this can do it with 1 penance. Get 3 stacks of atonement, and atonement stacks reduces your next healings by 20%. So you can loop this. That you can have this permanently up as a disc, and it reduces even flesh heal. So flesh heal, prayer of healing, and prayer of mending by 20%. And it has 3 charges. So it's insane value. So it's for disc mainly. Don't use this as holy. I was experimenting with this, but the more I play with this, the more obvious it is that it's for disc. I mean, obviously it's for disc, but I thought it would work for holy too, but it doesn't. Zane Zealot. This is fun, but no real usage. Your damaging priest spells casts have 15% to cast an additional random priest spell. So keep in mind that on paper it sounds good, but additional random priest spell. So it means it can break CCs, press a holy fire, or it comes or dots someone up. You know, it breaks. So it's not reliable. Never ever use this in PvP. On BG you can, technically, but in arenas never ever. Just don't. Armor of Fate. Bro. This is another, like, wow, man. Wow, man. This is really for disc. I don't know what this means, because shield doesn't heal only if you glyph it. That's huge. I mean, I'm envy of disc. And in these moments, I'm considering rerolling to the disc, bro. Because I like disc, yeah, but everybody's playing disc. And the problem with the on BGs is that you enter in BGs to top the healing meters, right? And if you have like 2 or 3 disc priests, then as a disc, your top heal will be your shields. And if another priest shields someone, you can't shield them. So it's a race for the healing. That's why I don't like disc. I like raw healing. That Holy does. So yeah, Armor of Fate is for disc. Dude, I completely butchered this. This is not even what I told. So when they get the debuff from your shield, and then while the debuff is up, you cast Heal, Greater Heal, or Fresh Heal, or Penance on them, then 15% of that will be distributed to 4 other members when the debuff ends. So this is in combination with others. There are glyphs to reduce the weakened soul, so it bursts faster, and you buff the shield amounts, you buff the heal amounts. You can buff this to infinite amounts. So yeah, this is very good for disc, but not for holy. It's a shadow. Twilight Paragon. It's a burst damage that you can stack the amount with Smite and Holy Fire. But the problem with that is that Smite and Holy Fire gives 1 stack. But with this, Purgation by Light, you can get 3 stacks from Holy Fire, because it deals damage to 3 targets. So yeah, you can stack it with this faster, but only if there are a group of people. So in BGs and PV, it's not for arenas at all. You can play with this, but there are better ones. This is not that good. So it's a burst. You stack it to 8 stack. 8 is the max. You stack it with dealing damage with Smite and Holy Fire, and then you can pop it with Shadow or Death. And Shadow or Death deals another Twilight damage, and it reduces the damage you get back from Shadow or Death. So it's very good for damage and executing someone. So I will play with Paragon. Let's check it another time. Unfortunately, everything is better for disc. Yeah, Twilight Paragon or Divine Star. This is the 2 options I would play with. Yeah, Twilight Paragon is harder to stack and it's not guaranteed. Paragon or Divine Star. Both, don't get me wrong, both options are not optimal, but considering the options, yeah. If you are a starter or newer player, I would play Divine Star for sure. Yeah, Divine Star and Twilight Paragon, these 2. Okay, let's move on to, and you have another option, Disc Mastery, which is dog shit. Okay, so what we have now is that on this slot, the artifact slot, you're gonna pick Angelic Feather or Void Shift or Chastise. Those are the best options. On legendary slot, you have Divine Star or Paragon. Okay, so let's then move to the epic Enchants. Light at the end of the tunnel. This is increased crit chance, and if you get Surge of Light procs and you proc them, you get Spell Haste. So it's pure PV. It's spamming. It's about spamming Holy Fire and Smite. So this is PV. Bonding. This is for leveling. Fate Rekindle. This is the best in slot. I I'm surprised I didn't get this from reforging, but this is the best. When you press renew on someone, which you will, renew is one of your best heals, you increase healing done by 1%. No. It increases all healing done by 1% and increase healing from renew by 5%, and it stacks to 3. And you already have like 2 buffs on renew healing amount, and this increases by another 15% plus 3%. Dude, this is huge. This is the best. This is a hard lock. Lock this in. If you get this as holy, this is the best. Impending Doom, this is a shadow centered. This is if you are just casting Smite and Holy Fire and Penance, which you don't have, but anyways, you stack, by each cast you stack the damage and the chance to hit. So this is pure PV and damage. Overflowing Light, healing an ally to full health with lesser heal, greater heal. It's not guaranteed that you will overheal somebody, and this is just a shit talent, so never use this. Shatter Renewal, this is for disc. This is for Shadow. Promise of Renewal, I like this. So when you cast Renew on somebody above 75% health, then you get a buff, this buff, and what it does is reduces your next direct heal. So it's not an AoE heal, but direct heal by 30%. So this is the time when you are using greater heal or flash heal, it doesn't matter, but it reduces the mana cost and increases the crit chance. So this is the time. So when you need to heal big, then you renew somebody or yourself if you are 75% or more, and then you get this buff, and then you cast greater heal. So that's that. Okay, I like this. This is good. Psych Infusion, this is for Shadow. Accelerated Ascension. It's only if you are permacasting. So if you are holy damage, but NPV, nah. Don't use this. Energizing Prayer, I don't like this because first of all, it doesn't guarantee that it overheals you, and second, I don't even use this. So nah, this is a nope. Light Burst. After your Holy Fire, your next Holy Nova is free and heals and damages more. This is PV. Purgation of Light. It's logged in for me because I didn't find anything else. But your Holy Fire deals 30% of that to 3 other targets. So I like this one because I'm spamming BGs right now. If they are stacked, it's nice damage, and I like seeing numbers, so that's why. But if you are, this is for damage Holy Priest, not for healer. There are better options than this. Intense Focus, this is for disc, but the problem with this is that you have to have inner focus also, so it consumes 2 slots. It's for disc. So this Soul Restoration, this is for disc. This is Shadow Circle of Life, you never use shit. Purity of Light, this is for damage. The Damage Priest. For Shadow, Radiant Star. This is very good if you have Divine Star. Like Holy Fire, like first of all, it increases the effectiveness of Divine Star, which is very good. And when your Holy Fire deals periodic damage, but only if you are playing with Divine Star. So what this does is, first of all, it increases the effectiveness by 10%, and when you press Holy Fire and then Divine Star, that Divine Star resets your Holy Fire cooldown. So you can press another one. So Holy Fire, Divine Star, Holy Fire. While the Holy Fire deals periodic damage, it also is reducing by every tick the cooldown on your next Divine Star. So they are feeding each other. This is good for damage and for arenas and everything. This is I like this. I don't know why I'm not. Yeah, this is very good. Holy Servitude, you are rarely using Greater Heal, so it's not that good. It's nah, never. It's not good. Higher Power, again, like Greater Heal buff, but you don't use this, so, and I don't like this. This is for Lightwell. You don't use Lightwell. This is for Disc. Grateful Prayer. This is another hard lock. So Prayer of Mending is your best heal. This will top the meters. Prayer of Mending is your highest healing ability. And 35% more is very good. Yeah, it has one less charge, but overall it is an increase. So this is another hard lock. Good Fortune, it's for Serendipity, but you don't pick the talent, so it's not good. It's for Disc. It's for Disc. Yeah. This is if you have a pair of. This is for AoE healing in PvE or PGs, but I'm not that good. So Shadow. This is for Disc. It's for Disc. Cliff of Renew. This is a must. This is a well. When did we did the epic once, and now we're going back to the rares. So on the epic ones, you would like to use. Let's see. You would want Fate Rekindled. This is a must. Then Promise of Renewal. This is very good. Purgation of Light if you are using. Now this could be good. Radiant Star only if you are using Divine Star. What else? What a Grateful Prayer must. And then that's it. And if you have a free slot, then you can consider this. It's again the same situation. You don't have good options, you know. So I would use Fate Rekindled 100%. Radiant Star 100% if you are using Divine Star. And this it helps reducing the Divine Star cooldown. I would reconsider that you don't even use Twilight Paragon. It's Divine Star, because it's not that it's better. It's around the same value, but you have many buffs to Divine Star. So it's an obvious choice. So play with Divine Star. Now that I'm seeing, you just have to play with Divine Star, and then get this Purgation of Light and Radiant Star. Or if you don't like this, and then just Radiant Star, Grateful Prayer. This is too very good, and this is a must. This is a hard lock. You never change this. So that's that for the epic ones. Now let's get back to the where were we on to the rare enchants. So as a whole, your rare enchants are gonna be mostly disc spells, because you have to compensate what you don't have. As this gets so many good stuff from talent tree, and you don't as a whole, so you need to get those. Power Shield, this is for disc, as we said. Glyph of Renew is a must, very good. Buffs renew. This is for Shadow. This is this is for dropping aggro more often. Don't use this. You have Smite for damage wholly. Now we are getting to the good stuff. Inner Fire. This is a must. Lock this in, because there are infinite amounts of warriors and hunters and rogues, and this helps not getting one shot. This is very good. Use this. Psychic Scream. This is a bad value. If of this spell could be, but there are better options, so keep an eye on this. If you don't have anything to put on, then consider this, but you won't be dispelling much anyway, so, and 3% is not that much. There are certain uses on this, but not that good. Ripple Forward, nope. It's low value. Ripple Flash of Field, keep an eye on this, but don't. Not that good. Only never don't. It's for damage. Shadow. This is shit. Shit. Extending the duration of redemption. Wave of Mind Control, shit. Surge of, this is a hard lock. Lock this in. When you get the Surge of Light proc, then your Smite and Flash of Light is buffed by 15%. Very good. Mind Seer, shit. For this, for Shadow, you don't use Light Veil, you don't have Shadow Form, you don't use this Power Word Fortitude. This is another very good. This is very good. This comes from disc, so very good. It increases the stamina, both by the buff and without the buff. Power Shield, this is for disc. Improved Inner Fire, this is also must. So you have to, on Inner Fire, you have to get this and this. So you need both. Mana Burn, if you play on Mana Wars, I guess, but it's not that good. Martyrdom, not that good. I mean, Martyrdom, if I don't find anything else, then I would use this. Simply because of the, when you get critted on, you get focused casting. And what that does is that if you are interrupted while focused casting is up, it lasts 20% less. So it's good. I like this. Meditation must. Hard lock. Mental agility. Mana cost of your instant casts. And you're using Renew and Prayer of Mending a lot. So this is very, very good. Silent Resolve. Nope, not that good. Unbreakable Will, must. This is a must. All specialization, you already have this. Healing Focus, you don't use this. Improved Healing, you don't use this. Searing Light, you already have. Shadow. Spirit Tap. Okay, Spirit Tap. When you get the kill, which will probably not happen, but on BGs you can use this. You can execute somebody with Shadow or Death, and then you get 100% extra Spirit. So it's very good for mana. But otherwise, for arenas, no. It's a great trick to never get in fights. But you have better options. So if you are very struggling with mana, you can consider this. Improved one is Knights for Shadow. Inspiration, you don't use this. Improved Psychic Scream, nope. Improved Renew, you already have this. This is for Shadow, you already use this. You already use this. This is the dog shit, never, ever. Nope. You get 10% less magic damage, but it's not worth it. Absolution, dog shit. But, you know, if you don't have anything else, then this is a valid option, but otherwise, not that great, bad value. Blessed Vengeance, you don't use this. This is for damage. After Kindling, you already have this. Twin Disciplines, this is good. This is good. Your instant cast spells, which are your instant spells, which are Renew and Prayer of Mending, they are healing 5% more. So, you know, keep an eye on this if you don't have anything else to put on. Inner Focus, I don't like this, but there are some people who like this. But if you pick this, then you already you need this too, Intense Focus, because the cooldown is just way too much. But then it gonna eat two slots. So it's just bad value. I just don't like this. Holy Power Well, you're damaging holy spells, which are Holy Fire and Smite. Have 15% chance to make your non-holy, one of your non-holy spell free. Theoretically, it's good. I don't like this. I just don't like this. As a shadow circle of healing is bad. Pain suppression. This is for disc. Mana cost of this mass dispel. Well, look at this. The mana cost of mass dispel by 35%. But keep in mind, 35%. But if you are playing with here, if you're playing with Absolution, then the mass dispel will not be 35. It only will be 15% reduced. But it also reduces the dispel, cure disease, and abolish disease. So this is much greater value than this. So if you're gonna reduce mana costs on dispels and mass dispel, then this. But if you are insane, then you can use both of these. Like then mass dispel will technically not use mana. Very little. It's gonna be very cheap. With a dispersion, shadow, with a guardian spirit, I like this because there are many times. What this does is when you cast guardian spirit on somebody, it gives a buff that prevents them from dying, and at the same time it increases healing done to that target by 50%. And usually, many times, it's enough. When you want somebody to not die, then you just cast it and you gain much more value from your healings. And many times you don't trigger this, so they don't even die, and you waste a 3-minute cooldown. But if you get this, then you heal through the buff, they don't die, and it's gonna be reset to 1 minute. So I like this very much. This is very good. It's always. And for penance, this is for disc, and this is shit. It only adds 2 seconds to Hypnophobe. This is dog shit. So let's go through everything, right? For artifact, you're gonna use Angelic Feather, Void Shift, or Chastise, depending on what you like. For legendary, you're gonna use Divine Star 100% of the time, or Twilight Paragon if you don't like it, but I would suggest Divine Star. Then the epic enchants, Fate Rekindled 100%. Promise of Renewal, very good. Let's go. Purgation of Light, good. Radiant Star, very good, but only if you have Divine Star. Grateful Prayer, very good. These are your options. Let's go to then the rare enchants. Glyph of Renew, must. Glyph of Inner Fire, must. This could be. Glyph of Dispel could be. Glyph of Flash Shield, very good. Let's go. Glyph of Surgeon, this is a hard lock, good, very good. Glyph of Inner Fire, must. Martyrdom, very good. Meditation, must. Mental Agility, very good. Unbreakable Will, must. This is must. Spirit Tap, you can play with this if you are struggling with mana. If you want to reduce mana costs on dispels, then Absolution. Twin Disciplines is very good. What else? And Spirit Guardian. So you have 6 slots. Now let's see how many hard locks you need. This is a hard lock, so that's 1. That's second hard lock. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are your best options. And Renew. I mean, Renew. You have to squeeze in Renew. I don't know. So okay. So Renew is a must, and then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A bro, and 6. Bro, it's hard. It's very hard. Man, that's hard, bro. See, that's the struggle with Holy. Because what this gets most of this, and you have to go into disc because of this, and you can't put them on your stuff. You have to borrow everything from disc. So okay, let's be realistic here. Glyph of Renew, this is a must. Glyph of Inner Fire, this part is what matters. The 50%. Then you technically cannot use this. I mean, you have to. So that's 3, 4, 5. But you need a Breakable Will too. So fuck, man. These are the things that you need to use. Guardian Spirit. Unbreakable Will. And Renew. These are musts. The other ones you can play around. So what are musts or Renew? Guardian Spirit and Unbreakable Will. The other ones I'll let you choose, because it's a hard choice and you're gonna figure out what you need. But these 3 are needed. So yeah, we went through everything, and that's that. Yep, that's that.